Right, here we go, day 35. So I don't really know why, but I'm taking a trade on natural gas. I don't know. Going for that pivot point. Um, we're in a clear downtrend. We're making those lower lows, lower highs. We're below our EMAs, and we're below VWAP as well. This trade did work. I think it was a $75 profit. Obviously, the micros of natural gas as well. Trading 5 contracts on the micros for natural gas. I have traded natural gas a few times, and it's a bit of a mixed bag. Sometimes it works quite nicely, sometimes it doesn't. I find it a little less choppier as well. So yeah, the market's not quite opened yet. This is pre-market. But yeah. So it was a good trade to start the day, to be fair. So this trade was taken on the ES, a bit of a slow burner. It took a while. I was originally going for the gap fill, which is just that dotted line on the chart there. Instead, I did end up moving my take profit up to that one target just there, because we did start chopping around a little bit. We'd had quite a big dump from market open, so it was always a question of will it continue to go down. I wasn't, entirely sure. Stop above the pivot point just at the top there, just below VWAP as well. I think if it had started retracing, I probably would have moved the stop up a little bit, just to allow for that bounce and hopefully rejection of VWAP. But as it were, the trade worked out quite nicely. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but the trade worked out nicely. Like I said, I did have to move my stop though. Right, Nasdaq. This was a bit of a quick scalp. A little bit. It wasn't pointless, but we got out a bit earlier than we probably should have done. To be fair, we could have stayed in it a bit longer. I was just, yeah, I don't know. I think because I've taken only green trades today. There's a loss brewing. It is brewing. So yeah, I thought this could have been this one, to be fair, but yeah, I just felt like my stop loss was in a really stupid place, but I didn't want to put it all the way up to the top of those previous highs there, because it would have just been too big a stop, just an unmanageable stop, something that you can't really come back from. So yeah, but it was a decent trade in the end. It worked out for us, so whatever. So Nasdaq now, Just sort of jumping onto the momentum, the downwards momentum there. Just a quick scalp down as the new candle opened. Obviously, well out of it now. Looks like it's in a rejection from VWAP, but yeah, we were aiming for VWAP, and that trade worked out quite nicely. Really quick little scalp, but happy with that. So took a trade here on gold, just as the markets opened. So we're just playing into this break of a little bit of a bear flag going on the 3-minute chart. We're below VWAP, below the 10 EMA. So it was a nice trade. I tried to move my stops down a little bit, tried to manage the trade a little bit better. Which worked quite nicely. So yeah, that was a good trade, that one. Admittedly, I could have tried to stay in it a bit longer, but yeah, never mind. Nasdaq, you know, we knew it was a long, but the fucking thing stopped me out twice before it went long. So all the hard work to get the account up, you know, nicely up on the day. I think we were like 200 quid on the day to suddenly being like 200 quid down. Still trading the 2 micros. This fucking candle right here. This one here. Just fucking stopped me out. And then these. And we knew it was going to work. You know, we knew it was a long. So we took it again, and there, you know, finally. But so the account's back into the game. It's just I fucking despise the Nasdaq. I don't know why I trade it. It just fucking annoys me so much. But anyway, we knew that it was going to work out. We knew it was a long, you know. We knew that was the right idea. It just had to go and stop me out twice. And this is what I hate about the Nasdaq. Well, anyway. Yeah, and then again, Nasdaq, just looking for a break of this bull flag. Maybe playing a little bit of a risky game with it being right on VWAP there like that. But yeah, it worked out. It was a good trade. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, happy with that.